Direct Mattress Retailer has some sizzling hot deals for you. Get no interest for 64 months with no money down. You'll appreciate the savings as you head to the beach. Denver Mattress, your Tampa Media Elite retailer inside Furniture Row.
Such violent cases as those of Priscilla and Morgan, Ricky Queso, Elise Taylor, and Sandy Charles. Experts always look for a cause. In June 1996, Sandy Charles' trial opens in Saskatoon, where he is accused of killing Jonathan Simpson. The teenager pleads not guilty because of mental incapacity, and sitting in the dock seems totally unconcerned by what is happening to him.
I recall very clearly that during this trial, while Sandy Charles was in the prisoner's box, he had grown his fingernails to very long. His fingernails were very long. And when I was making submissions to the court, Sandy Charles would often groan in a disturbing way, and with his long fingernails, he would scratch the wood of the prisoner's box. And it was quite disconcerting to go through days with this behavior just a few feet behind me.
His lawyer, Barry Singer, attempts to establish a psychological profile of his client. Sandy's childhood was miserable, and miserable childhood can render such children vulnerable to outside influences. His fondness for horror films and the occult affected his mental health.
I think this case dealt with a young man who was suffering from a delusion. It's a mental health issue, a delusion. There certainly was an aspect of the movie Warlock and the gruesome killing that took place in the movie as related to the acts that Sandy Charles did. But I can't say that the occult or devil worship or anything like that had anything to do with the murder of Jonathan Simpson. This was a delusional young man who committed a horrible crime.
The movie Warlock could be considered Sandy Charles' ticket to insanity. Judge Jerry Albright finds Sandy Charles not criminally responsible due to mental incapacity. The teenager is then sent to the Psychiatric Institute in North Battleford, Saskatchewan.
Whether or not Sandy Charles deceived anyone with respect to whether or not he was insane within the meaning of the law may well be a moot point, because he may well quite likely will spend more time in custody than he ever would have if he had been convicted in ordinary court of this murder.
But in one way, the killer was not ready to bend his ways. On March 30th, 1998, Sandy Charles takes advantage of a careless mistake by prison guards and escapes.
Sandy Charles was sent to the forensic hospital in North Battleford. From there, Sandy Charles escaped. When he escaped, he crossed the river, he crossed the Saskatchewan River. A fairly large manhunt was undertaken to locate Sandy Charles. Sandy Charles was captured the very next day and is now incarcerated at the Regional Psychiatric Center in Saskatoon.
Charles, even though he's just 17, is described as being extremely dangerous. In June 2000, Sandy Charles once again